from Strong Island, New York, weighing in at 170 pounds, he's one half of Above the Rest, Strong Spirit, Gabriel Skye! And his opponent in the corner to my right, he is accompanied to ringside by the Silver Sniper, T.J. Crawford. From New York, New York, weighing in at 202 pounds, he's one half of the Fancy Snipers, Fancy Ryan Clancy.
Fancy Ryan Clancy is a throwback to the men that I grew up watching as a kid. You know, in the 1950s, I would turn on the color TV on the Dumont Network. I'd see guys like Coach Vern Gagne. I'd see Argentina Rocca. I'd see the Crusher. And Ryan Clancy, he reminds me of all of those guys rolled into one.
Don't get into a lat spread off with the man. It's like getting into a super pose down with the Ultimate Warrior. You're not going to win.
Unless you hit him over the back of the head with a bar.
That's true.
And now they're going to start with the Greco-Roman knuckle lock. That's actually how Lou Thesz started 98% of his matches.
Standing switch back and forth. We saw Fancy Ryan Clancy in that unbelievable main event here at Beyond Wrestling against Zack Sabre Jr., and he was very close to scoring the victory on that night. But this is a totally different type of opponent in Gabriel Skye, but dangerous in his own way.
Zack Sabre Jr. in the top 3 best professional wrestlers in the world. I'd put him at number 3, and Ryan Clancy held up with him. 1 and 2, by the way, Channing Thomas and Will Ospreay.
You put Channing Thomas as the best wrestler in the world.
Damn right. Look at that monkey flip landing on his feet. The agility, Paul Crockett.
Here comes Gabriel Skye. How about that cartwheel out of it?
All right, all right.
Off the ropes, up and over, ducks through. There's an arm drag.
Oh, that was fancy. Ryan Clancy, you know, as much as I don't like him, I'm not a big fan of Ryan Clancy as a human being, but in the ring, the guy's smooth, his footwork's great, and he does all the right wrestling.
I thought you loved the guy. You said he reminded you of the DuPont Network?
DuPont Network. Yeah, I don't love him. I like his wrestling style. I like his wrestling balance. You could tell that he drinks unborn virgin goat milk before matches.
Why don't you like this guy?
He's annoying.
Well, that is another story for another time, as there's the headlock takeover, and Gabriel Skye showing he can get it done on the mat as well.
Nicely done there. Ryan Clancy showing he's a real man by not wearing knee pads.
There's a body slam from Clancy, but Skye with the strike. Back to his feet. Off the ropes. Look at that, smoothly to the top rope. Wow! Head scissors takeover from Skye. And the arm drag to follow.
Oh, but Ryan Clancy rolls right through with his own keeper. And now, I said earlier, Paul, I always see something I've never seen whenever Gabriel Skye's wrestling. That little thing that he did where he bounced up on the top rope, that I've never seen it before.
And now Fancy Ryan Clancy showing his version of sportsmanship here, letting Gabriel Skye get back to his feet.
Rich Palladino's on Tinder right now.
He is? I didn't know Tinder was for beer.
Old people meet.
As here we go, Gabriel Skye and Fancy Ryan Clancy going to start at the beginning, it seems, here with that Roman knuckle lock one more time, but we've seen Fancy Ryan Clancy have some incredible matchups in recent time on Wrestling Open Thursday nights, including a classic against Big Bacon Brad Hollister.
Oh, he kicked him in the face.
And Skye is doing big time damage here. Oh, makes the cover.
Somebody's going to check on Ryan Clancy because that one caught him right in the face. Is there a little blood coming from the mouth?
Well, hey, listen, you're trying to go for a knockout blow here, and if you're going to go for a kick, why wouldn't you go for the kick?
Absolutely. And now Ryan Clancy giving some receipts there. This one's about to break down, Paul.
It is definitely getting chippy in there. The more you throw strikes, the more intense and the more annoyed you get. Have you ever been in a crowded area and people just start bumping into you? This is a more extreme version of that.
And Ryan Clancy, not for nothing, the guy's a wrestler, so he's going to go out there and wrestle. A guy like Gabriel Skye throwing the strikes, you don't want to throw strikes with a guy like Ryan Clancy. The guy will knock your head off.
We've seen Ryan Clancy go to battle with Brad Hollister, with Tyree Taylor. We've seen him in some really tough battles throw some big shots as he's looking for one of his own here against Gabriel Skye. But Skye with that back elbow taking him down.
2. You got to hook the leg, man. Now, I've got to tell you, Paul, Gabriel Skye has been one up on Ryan Clancy this entire match.
He has been, but you can see why Fancy Ryan Clancy is beloved here in Worcester. The crowd rallying behind him as he has shown time and time again just how tough he is. And that runs contrary to what you would think given his fancy style, but he can be as tough as it gets.
He's a very tough young man, but Gabriel Skye, he has really, one up. Oh, and there's a strike.
These two are getting nasty in there.
He missed on that one, and now half Nelson.
Look at that bridge, unbelievable.
Not enough leverage. There was not enough leverage on that pin. You've got to be able to use both hands to hold him down, and he didn't have that.
And you talked about moves you haven't seen before. I certainly have not seen that, but like you said, as impressive as it was to watch, it was not a very advantageous position to get that 3 count.
There's a reason why we haven't seen it before. It's not going to get you the win. I mean, you got to get your hands up higher. And now Gabriel Skye knows that, though. He's no idiot. He's going to keep pounding, keep going to work.
Going back to the tried and true offensive arsenal here with the kicks and the strikes. And Clancy has been battered, and he is definitely starting to wonder what area code he's in right now.
And now TJ Crawford giving some words of wisdom to Ryan Clancy. I don't think Ryan Clancy expected the aggression.
We're going to try a half and half, maybe a redo of that move from earlier, the wrist clutch, but Clancy reversing, shoulders down. Count of 2.
Oh, almost that kick again.
Another 2 count.
And Clancy's style allows for him to get a pinfall out of anywhere.
European uppercut. Clancy hits the body slam. Here's another one.
Look at that, and he bends with him. He slams him down. He's not gently placing him. Beautiful drop kick.
On the money, precision drop kick from Fancy Ryan Clancy.
He actually had to put his feet down to hit him in the head. He jumped over him.
And as precision-like on that drop kick as he is, and as much damage as Skye has done, that drop kick shows that something fancy and classic like that might be the most brutal strike of them all.
It may well be. And now holding on, catches an elbow. Ryan Clancy finding that gear.
Gonna go back to the well. We saw it earlier. No, Clancy caught him.
Yeah, telegraphed. That was telegraphed. Uh-oh.
Where's he going? Single leg crab. Ode to Lance Storm, his trainer, as he cinches in that maple leaf.
And he's far, far away from that bottom rope. There's no way he can reach it. He's got to use his momentum and try to roll out of this.
Going over to that bottom rope, Skye desperately able to hold on and remain in this contest.
Skye able to desperately get that bottom rope, but look at the toll it's taken. He can barely stand up.
Beyond Wrestling 30 and under, Gabriel Skye against Fancy Ryan Clancy. We might be back at a stalemate. Was going to go for that monkey flip one more time.
Uh-oh.
There's a drop kick. Back to his feet, and there's a running enziguri.
Nicely done, and now Clancy pulled out.
Northern Lights with the bridge. No, decides to roll through.
Oh no, that could be a mistake. Or not.
Falcon Arrow, there it is.
He got him.
Oh. Clancy getting the shoulder up at the very last instant. who is going to break first in this contest. It is a true test of wills between these two.
Both competitors are spent. TJ Crawford trying to give some sort of motivation to Fancy Ryan Clancy, but Skye up on the top rope.
He's gonna fly. He is going to take to the air. Missed on the stomp, able to roll through.
He tweaked his knee. He tweaked that knee.
Caught him. Almost got the victory. Lamahi Straw.
Oh, hold on.
Skye was able to catch him there.
Now, rolling through again, no.
And now Clancy's the one who caught him. Count of 2.
That left knee of Gabriel Skye tweaked when he landed.
Jackknife. Oh, look at that strength and agility from Clancy.
He popped right up, but now Skye trying to fight off that hold.
Backslide. Trying to get the backslide. He's going to go for it. Jockeying for position here in the center of the ring. There's a reversal. Hits the side Russian.
Is that enough?
Got him. Ryan Clancy is your winner.
Here is your winner, Fancy Ryan Clancy.
What a back and forth contest between these two. I thought it was going to end in a knockout at one point.
So did I.
But Clancy persevering and picking up the win, celebrating with TJ Crawford.
What a fight. What a fight. And not for nothing, take your hat off to Gabriel Skye, because that guy right there really put up a great fight. But the momentum of the career of Ryan Clancy set him apart in that one.